Welcome to Math Contest Drills for Filipino Kids. Let us have part 2 of the MMC 2019 Elimination Round for Grade 7. Let us recall the instruction. Give all fractions in lowest terms, and if applicable, write all expressions in expanded form. Number 26. Find the product of square root of 3 plus square root of 5 and square root of 3 minus square root of 5. In multiplying radicals, we have nth root of A times the nth root of B. If the two radicals have the same index, then the product is nth root of A times B. So in here, the product will be the square root of 3 plus square root of 5 times 3 minus square root of 5. In the radicand, we have sum and difference. Therefore, the product will be 3 squared minus square root of 5 squared. 3 squared is 9 and square root of 5 squared is 5. Therefore, we have the square root of 4. Hence, our final answer is 2. Number 27. Find the value of p squared minus p if p is equal to 1 plus square root of 5 over 2. To solve for p squared minus p, let us solve first for p squared. Hence, we have p squared is equal to 1 plus square root of 5 over 2 squared. So in the numerator, we have 1 plus 2 square root of 5 plus 5 over 4. Hence, we have 6 plus 2 square root of 5 over 4. This can be simplified to 3 plus square root of 5 over 2. Hence, for p squared minus p, we have 3 plus square root of 5 over 2 minus 1 plus square root of 5 over 2. Since we have the same denominator, we can subtract the numerators and copy the denominator. So we have 3 plus square root of 5 minus 1 minus square root of 5 all over 2. 3 minus 1 is 2. Square root of 5 minus square root of 5 is 0. The denominator is 2. Hence, our final answer is 1. Number 28. How many sides does a regular polygon have if the sum of its interior angles is 1080 degrees? The formula for the sum of interior angles of a polygon is S is equal to 180 times n minus 2, where n is the number of sides of the polygon. So if we substitute 1080 to S, we'll have 1080 equals 180 times n minus 2. We can divide both sides of the equation by 180. So we will have 6 is equal to n minus 2. Adding 2 to both sides, we will have 6 plus 2 on the left side, n minus 2 plus 2 on the right hand side. Negative 2 plus 2 is 0. So we will have n is equal to 8. Number 29. What is the mean of the data set 2, 4, 7, 7, 10? To get the mean of the data set, we add all the values. That will be 2 plus 4 plus 7 plus 7 plus 10, and then divide by the number of values, that is equal to 5. So we have 2 plus 4, 6, plus 7, 13, plus 7, 20, plus 10, 30. So we have 30 over 5. Hence, the mean of the data set is equal to 6. Number 30. Find the standard deviation of the data set in the preceding item. We know that the formula for standard deviation is the square root of the summation x minus mean squared over n. Let us get the value for x in the preceding item. We have 2, 4, 7, 7, and 10. So let us have the difference between each value and the mean. From the previous item, we have mean as equal to 6. Therefore, x minus mean. 2 minus 6 is negative 4. 4 minus 6 is negative 2. 7 minus 6 is 1. 10 minus 6 is equal to 4. So for the x minus mean squared column, negative 4 squared is 16. Negative 2 squared is 4. 1 squared is 1. 4 squared is 16. The summation will be 16 plus 4 is 20. 20 plus 1, 21. Plus 1, 22. Plus 16, that is equal to 38. Hence, substituting the values to the formula, the standard deviation is equal to the square root of 38 over 5. In decimal, this is equal to 2.76. Number 31. Assume that the volume of a cube is x minus 2y cubed. Expand its product. So using the formula for cube of binomial, we have a minus b cubed, that is equal to a cubed minus 3a squared b plus 3ab squared minus b cubed. So in our given, let us substitute x to a and 2y to b. Then we will have x cubed minus 3 times x squared b, that is 2y, plus 3 times a times b squared, that is 2y squared minus 2y cubed. Simplifying, we will get x cubed minus 2 times negative 3 is negative 6, x squared y, plus 2 squared is 4 times 3. Then for the third term, we have plus 12x y squared. And then the last term, 2y cubed, is 8y cubed. So our final answer is x cubed minus 6x squared y plus 12xy squared minus 8y cubed. Number 32. Find A minus A intersection B if A is the set with elements 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, and B is the set with elements 1, 2, 3, 6, 9. To solve for the set A minus A intersection B, let us first identify the set A intersection B. And the intersection of sets A and B will have the elements 1, 2, and 6. Therefore, we have A intersection B is the set with elements 1, also 2, and 6. Therefore, the set A minus A intersection B will be the set with elements 4 and 8. Number 33. In figure 1, A equals 24 degrees and B equals 95 degrees. Find C. From the figure, we see that B is an exterior angle and angles A and C are the remote interior angles. From the exterior angle theorem, it states that the exterior angle of the triangle is equal to the sum of the measures of the two remote interior angles. Therefore, by the exterior angle theorem, we will have measure of angle B is equal to the measure of angle A plus measure of angle C. Hence, we have angle B as equal to 95 degrees and angle A 24. So we're looking for the measure of C. Subtracting 24 to both sides, we will have 71 is equal to C. Therefore, C is equal to 71 degrees. Number 34. Given figure 2 as marked, find X so that lines M and N are parallel. Let us approach the problem by naming an angle in the figure. So let us name the angle formed by line M and the transversal as angle A. So that for line M and N to be parallel, angle X and angle A must be supplementary. The converse of same-side interior angles theorem states that if two lines are cut by a transversal and same-side interior angles are supplementary, then the two lines are parallel. So M is parallel to N if A plus X equals 180. In the figure, notice that angle A is an exterior angle in the triangle. The remote interior angles are 90 degrees and the other one is an interior angle forming a linear pair with another exterior angle that is 130 degrees. Therefore, the other remote interior angle is 50 degrees. Hence, the measure of angle A is equal to the sum of the measures of the two remote interior angles, that is 50 plus 90 degrees. Therefore, the measure of angle A is 140 degrees. We said that M is parallel to N if angles A and X are supplementary. If A is 140 degrees, then we have 140 plus X equals 180. Subtracting 140 from both sides, then X is equal to 40 degrees. Number 35. Half the measure of an angle is twice the measure of its supplement. What is the measure of the angle? So in this problem, we let X be the measure of the angle. Also, 180 minus X be the measure of its supplement. Then we have half the measure of an angle, that is X over 2, is twice the measure of its supplement, so that will be 2 times 180 minus X. Multiply both sides by 2, we will get X is equal to 4 times 180 minus X. By distributive property, we will have 4 times 180, that is 720. 4 times negative X is negative 4X. Then let us add 4x to both sides of the equation. We will have 5x is equal to 720. To get the value of x, we divide both sides of the equation by 5. So we have 720 divided by 5, that is 144. So the measure of the angle is 144 degrees. For the next 3 items, assume 10 students got the following test scores: 58, 98, 81, 59, 67, 81, 94, 84, 46, 32. Number 36, find the median of the scores. To find the median of the scores, since we only have 10 scores, then we will use the median for ungrouped data. And to find the median, our first step is to arrange the scores in ascending or descending order. This time, let us arrange the scores in ascending order. The smallest value is 32. So we have 32. Next is 46. Next to 46, we have 58. And then we have 59. After 59, we have 67. And after 67, we have 2 scores. That is 81. And then we have 84. And then we have 94. And the highest score is 98. So the median is the middle score, and we have 10 scores, so the middle will be 2 scores, and these are 67 and 81. Therefore, the median will be the average of these 2 scores. That will be 67 plus 81 divided by 2. 67 plus 81 is 148 over 2, that is 74. Therefore, the median is 74. Number 37, find the mode of the scores. From the arrangement in the previous item, we have 32, 46, 58, 59, 67, 81, 81, 84, 94, and 98. The mode is the most frequently occurring scores in the dataset. Therefore, the mode in this dataset is 81. Number 38. What is the range of the scores? The range is the difference between the highest score and the lowest score. So from the arrangement of the scores in number 36, the lowest score is 32 and the highest score is 98. Therefore, let R be the range. That will be 98 minus 32. 98 minus 32 is 66. Therefore, the range is 66. Number 39. Solve the equation 11 over x plus 1 minus 3 over x minus 1 equals 10 over x squared minus 1. Let us multiply all terms of the equation by the LCD, that is x plus 1 times x minus 1. Which is also x squared minus 1. Multiplying the first term by the LCD, x plus 1 times x minus 1, x plus 1 cancels. Then in the first term we will have 11 times x minus 1. In the second term, x minus 1 cancels. That's x minus 1 over x minus 1 equals 1. So we'll have negative 3 times x plus 1. And then in the right hand side of the equation, x squared minus 1 over x squared minus 1 is equal to 1. Therefore, we have 10. Let us apply distributive property. So we have 11x minus 11. Negative 3 times x is negative 3x. Negative 3 times 1 is negative 3. That is 10. Let us combine similar terms. 11x minus 3x, that will be 8x. Negative 11 minus 3, that is negative 14. If we add 14 to both sides, then that will be 10 plus 14 on the right hand side. So we have 8x equals 24. Solving for x, we divide both sides by 8, then x is equal to 3. Number 40. A rectangular lot has length equal to 5 less than twice its width. One of the longer side is against the wall, so that only the 3 remaining sides needed fencing material. Find the dimensions of the lot if 35 meters of fencing material were used. Let us have the figure for the problem. So we have a rectangular lot. One side need not be fenced because it's against the wall. Let x be the width. The total fencing material is 35 meters. Therefore, the third side will be 35 minus 2x. The length is equal to 5 less than twice its width. So if we get that equation, we will have 35 minus 2x is equal to 5 less than twice the width, which is x. So if we solve for x, we will have 35 plus 5, adding 5 to both sides of the equation. And then 4x, also adding 2x to both sides of the equation. So we have 40 is equal to 4x. To solve for x, we divide both sides by 4, then x is equal to 10. Therefore, the width is 10 meters and the length is 35 minus 2 times 10. So that will be 35 minus 20, that is 15 meters. Therefore, the dimensions are 10 meters by 15 meters. Number 41. Assume a over b equals a minus x minus y over b minus z. If x plus y equals 4 and z equals 3, what is the value of a over b? If we rewrite the given equation, we will have a over b is equal to a minus x plus y over b minus z. And if we substitute the given, we will have a over b is equal to a minus 4 because x plus y is equal to 4 over b minus 3 because z is equal to 3. Let us multiply both sides of the equation by the LCD, b times b minus 3, or we can just say, let us do cross multiplication. So we will have a times b minus 3 equals b times a minus 4. Distributive property, we have ab minus 3a equals ab minus 4b. Subtract ab from both sides of the equation, then we will have negative 3a equals negative 4b. Let us divide both sides of the equation by b. So we will have negative 3a over b is equal to negative 4. And then let us multiply both sides by negative 1/3. So we will have negative 3 over negative 3 is 1. A over b is equal to positive 4 over 3. Number 42. The advertised prices of goods in a clothes store include 12% value-added tax. How much goes to tax for a shirt with a tag price of 392 pesos? If 392 pesos already include the 12% value-added tax, then we say the 392 is 112% of the actual shirt price. So to solve for the actual price of the shirt, we divide 392 by 112%, that is 1.12. So that will be 392 divided by 112. So we add 2 zeros in moving the decimal point 2 places to the right. 392 divided by 112 is 3. That is 336. So we subtract 12 minus 6 is 6. We borrowed 1, so this is 8 minus 3. And then we have 0. 560 divided by 112 is 5. That is 5 times 2, 10. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 1, 6. 5 times 1 is 5. So there is no remainder. Then we need to move the 0 up. Therefore, the actual price of the shirt is 350 pesos. And it was tagged at 392 pesos. Then the value that goes to tax is 392 minus 350. And that is 42 pesos. Number 43. Two angles measuring x and y form a linear pair. Find x if y is equal to 2x plus 30. If x and y form a linear pair, then angle x and angle y are supplementary. So we have x plus y is equal to 180 degrees. If y is 2x plus 30, then we have x plus the value of y, which is 2x plus 30 equals 180. So we have 3x plus 30, 180. Subtract both sides by 30, we'll get 3x equals 150. Divide both sides by 3, we will get x is equal to 50 degrees. Number 44. What is the measure of each exterior angle of a regular dodecagon? In a polygon, the sum of the exterior angle is equal to 360 degrees. A dodecagon has 12 sides. So, if n is the measure of an exterior angle of a dodecagon, then we have 12n is equal to 360 degrees. We divide both sides by 12, therefore n is equal to 30 degrees. Number 45. The measures of the angles of a triangle are in the ratio 2 to 3 to 4. What is the measure of the largest angle? Let x be the scale factor. So we have 2x plus 3x plus 4x equal to 180 degrees. Since the sum of the measures of the interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. So we have 9x equals 180. We divide both sides by 9. Therefore, x is equal to 20. The largest angle is with the scale factor of 4, so that will be 4 times 20 degrees. That is the largest angle. The answer is 80 degrees. Number 46. The mean of 6 consecutive odd integers is 4. What is the smallest of 6 integers? If we have 6 consecutive odd integers, then if x is the smallest, that will be x plus 2 for the second, x plus 4 for the third, x plus 6 for the fourth, x plus 8 for the fifth, and x plus 10 for the sixth. If we will get the mean of this, we will divide the sum by 6, and that is equal to 4. Combining like terms in the numerator, that will be 6x, and then 2 plus 4 is 6, plus 6 is 12, plus 8, 20, plus 10, 30. Multiply both sides by 6, we will have 24. Subtract 30 from both sides, we will get 6x equals negative 6, hence x is equal to negative 1. Therefore, the smallest of the 6 integers is negative 1. 47. Baby Arya's birth weight is 5 pounds and 8 ounces. Estimate her weight in kilograms to the nearest 10. If 1 pound equals 0.45 kilograms and 1 ounce is equal to 0.03 kilograms. Therefore, we have 5 pounds will be equal to 5 times 0.45 kilograms. And this is equal to 5 times 5 is 25, 24, so that will be 2.25 kilograms. And then 8 ounces will be equal to 8 times 0.03 kilograms, and that is 0.24 kilograms. Adding, that will be 2.25 plus 0.24, we have 2.49 kilograms. If we estimate to the nearest tenth, then this will be 2.5 kilograms. Number 48. A direct flight from Manila to Tokyo leaves Manila at 12:50 a.m. and arrives in Tokyo at 6:10 a.m. on the same day. If Japan time is 1 hour ahead of Philippine time, how many hours does it take to fly from Manila to Tokyo? If it's 6:10 a.m., then that will be 5:10 a.m. Manila time. Since Japan is 1 hour ahead of the Philippine time, the flight left at 12:50 a.m. So that means we subtract 12:50 a.m. We can write this as 00:50. So we will have 5:10 minus 0:50. So we borrow 1.5, that will be 4. Add 1 hour to 10 minutes, that will be 7. So we'll have 0, 7 minus 5 is 2, 4 minus 0 is 4. So the answer is 4 hours and 20 minutes. Number 49. The regular admission rate for a musical is 850 pesos. For students, senior citizens, and persons with disability, the discounted rate is 400 pesos. The number of tickets sold at the regular rate is 220, less than twice the number sold at the discounted rate. If the total ticket sales is 590,000 pesos, how many tickets were sold at the discounted rate? So in this problem, we let X be the number of tickets sold at the regular rate, and then Y be the number of tickets sold at the discounted rates. So from the statements in the problem, the number of tickets sold at the regular rate is 220, less than twice the number sold at the discounted rate. Also, the total ticket sales is 590,000 and the regular rate is 850 pesos. Therefore, we will have 850x plus 400y, that is equal to 590,000 pesos. We divide all terms by 50. We will have 17x plus 8y is equal to 11,800. Now let us substitute the value of x, which is 2y minus 220. That will be 17 times 2y minus 220 plus 8y is equal to 11,800. 17 times 2y is 34y. 17 times 220 is 3,740. So that will be minus 3,740 plus 8y equals 11,800. 34y plus 8y is 42y, and 11,800 plus 3,740 is equal to 15,540. Now we divide both sides of this equation by 42 to get the value of y. That is the number of tickets sold at the discounted rate. Therefore, y is equal to 370. Number 50. The ratio of the area to the circumference of a circle is 5/4. What is the circumference of the circle? The area of the circle is pi r squared, and the circumference of the circle is 2 pi r. If the ratio is equal to 5/4, then we can solve for the value of the radius, or r. Pi over pi is 1. R squared over r is r. So the radius is equal to 2 times pi, that is 10 over 4. If we're looking for the circumference of the circle, that will be 2 pi times r. 2 over 4 is 1/2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Therefore, the circumference is 5 pi. That will be all. Thank you for watching. Part 1 of MMC 2019 Elimination Round for Grade 7 was uploaded prior to this video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more math contest drills for Filipino kids videos.